Welcome to the channel Encyclopedia Catanica. Today it's not going to be a picking video, but we're gonna discuss about two types of the key beatings. As you all know, this kind of key beating is regular key beating for pin tumbler locks, and it's widely spreaded. You all saw a key beating like this, but there is one more, and this is this one I draw. Those are two hypothetical key beatings. They're the same and they have 4 pins, just to be more clear to you. So, what's up with those key beatings? This one is made regularly by cutting with cutting machine, and this one is made by CNC machine. So usually when those two key beatings are close to each other, and when somebody asks why is there any difference, why is that, locksmiths or lock pickers or lock collectors will say, well, this is just a CNC beating and nothing more. The story ends here. But it's not that simple. And I will explain you why. This key beating, a regular one, we are all familiar with it, wears down the pins, key pins, much faster than this one. So this is the main reason why some factories made CNC beaded keys. The other reason is by some factories, their pamphlets, in which it says that those CNC beaded keys hide the real beating, the real position of the pins, but for me at least it's not a good explanation. They wrote it, so probably they thought out that it could hide some kind of some hiding of the key beating, but really with 4 or 5 pin locks, basic security locks, it's not so hard to find where the correct positions are. In case of ASA, RUCO, etc., with many, more than 12, 15 teeth, you will have to know much more about the lock and internal structure to find where the correct key positions are, but in this case it's pretty much easy. So that doesn't drink water, as we say. It's not correct explanation. Maybe it's a lame try, bad try to hide or pins or pin positions, or maybe a bad advertisement, marketing, of course, and that's all. But the main reason why those key beatings are present periodically, that's also interesting thing. More than 95, maybe even 97% of all world keys, world manufacturers, they are all making this type of keys, but some of them made in some period of time, 1 decade, maybe 2 decades, but not more, those keys also. They firstly made this type and they changed to this type, and they were back again. So I don't know why there are no more CNC beaded keys. Also the correct name is CNC beaded keys. There is nothing connected to the space beating, as some people call it, or futuristic beating. It's nothing connected to aesthetics or something like that. No, it's only the fact that this key protects pins against wearing. In this case, pins will wear much slower than in this case. Why? Well, you see, this is the force while entering the key inside of the lock. This part here, this part of the tooth, is going to interact with this pin top, and because of that, in a regular familiar case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe even 5, depends of the beating, 5 interaction. In this case, 4 interaction. 1, 2, 3, 4 interactions. And also 1, 2, 3, 4 added interactions. Only by entering inside of the lock. By exiting or pulling out the key, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 interactions. So, while using for a long period of time, you will have the pin top like this. To be clear, this is a pin top for this case and for this case. You have this groove, which is made by long countless entering of the key and exiting, so you will have this type of key wearing, of pin wearing, by using this key. In this case of CNC beating, you will have a flattened top of the key, of the pin. It won't be sharp as in intact as in intact case. It will be flattened because this CNC beating protects pins from wearing like this. So what do we have here? While entering, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4. 1, 2, 3 certain interactions. And while exiting, we have 1, 2, and only we have only 2 interactions. All the other parts of the key beating are just sliding over the pin tops, so you will have the wear like this. It's flattened sharp top, and that's all. In worn out cases, this is the case where the lock is really worn out. This is one used for a long period of time, oftenly used, and this one with CNC beating will be like this. So there is nothing in common with aesthetics. Nobody wanted a key to be aesthetically made or something like that. No. Why is this widely spreaded and why this one isn't? Probably some kind of cost-saving measures. Maybe CNC machining or process is much more expensive than regular cutting. Probably, I'm not sure, but the case is that we don't have much. Now we don't have any company which makes CNC beaded keys. All the companies makes regular beaded keys with teeth. Those were used by American, by Bane, and by Metal from Bulgaria. And as far as I know, those 3 companies are well known for some period of time by cutting the keys in that way. American started with regular beating as Jenkins brothers, then they changed for decade or two on CNC beating, and they are now back. When Master bought them, they are back with the regular beating. Why? Probably as the cost-saving measure, because CNC beating is maybe more expensive than regular one. So that's the only difference and only reason why those keys existed and why they are existing. So I don't know what else could be the reason of this kind of beating. So this one protects the pins against wearing much better than this one, especially if the key is made out of steel and pins are almost always, or always we could say, made out of brass in basic security case, because most of those locks which are we are speaking of are made, most of those keys with CNC beating are made for basic security locks, or maybe medium security, not high security locks at all. So that's it, guys. I think that it's more clear to you now. If you do have any questions or comments, put them below. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.